Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. It's me, Vinod, and I had an interesting conversation to have with you about Natco. Yesterday in Instagram, in the group, I had put up a couple of charts of price movement of Natco just on the single day, what happened. I'm sure Rupesh will throw up the different charts which I had shared on the group, on the screen, somewhere here, there, everywhere. He had put it up. And you can see the way the price has moved through the day, how violently the market is moving. Violently, I know, is an adjective where it sounds like it's crazy and it's very painful. But the reason why that adjective is apt for this is what it does to you psychologically. So when the market opened, the price went up. Then you probably thought, oh God, it's going up today, I can't buy it. Suddenly you see it coming down. Then you think, oh my God, I can buy it. And you buy it. And then you see it going up again. And you're like, oh, wow, I made like 2-3% profit. Wow, I should have bought one more. Then you eat lunch and you see it again and it's dropped. And you're like, oh no, it's gone on a loss. Then post lunch when you're drinking your chai, you notice it's dropped some more. And you're like, okay, before anything, I'll buy one more to average the morning price out. And then you buy one more. Then at the day end, fag end of the day, it goes down even below that. And you stand to lose even at 0.5%. So why did I put this? Why am I talking about this? Because the reason why you should buy Natco is not for these reasons. You should not be buying Natco like this. So the reasons why you're buying Natco is what I'm going to talk about. We're going to do some fundamental analysis, as you guys like to say. And here are my notes on that. Natco is sitting around at 2,500 rupees. Cash is sitting in Natco. And yesterday they had an investor call, which if you want the share of Natco, you can participate. They give you a link and you can get on the con call and listen to them. So what they basically said is they're not going to give investors any reward right now. There are no bonuses. There are no share splits. There are no big dividends coming out. Rewards for investors are put on hold. So they're piling cash. Why are they piling cash? Well, they plan to use this cash which they're piling on acquisitions, not in India, outside India. They're looking for acquisitions outside India, and that's why they're piling on cash. And the other reason they're piling on cash is to buy the next wave of new drugs which they want to get on board to their product line. That is the reason behind that is the current cancer drugs and therapeutics they're selling will all become open license and become generic by 2026. That means the profit which they're enjoying, the cream which they're enjoying on top of the milk will go away by 2026 because once the drugs becomes generic, it's very hard to demand any price margin on these drugs. So what is the plan? They plan to use the cash pile which they have on acquisitions and buying new drug therapies. These new drug therapies they're looking at are weight loss drugs and diabetic drugs. If you notice the news a few years back or maybe a year back, a drug came out which was mainly a drug which was meant for diabetes. And the side effect of that drug was it induces weight loss. It created weight loss. And it was seen to be very safe. And as long as you're on that medication, the weight stays off and your sugar stays in control. And even people who do not have diabetes can use this drug to control their weight and make weight loss semi-permanent as long as you stay on this drug. So it's become very popular. There's been a shortage of this drug in the news cycle, if you've been reading, in the US, especially diabetic patients, who this drug is very important. It's a lifesaver because even non-diabetic people can take this drug for weight loss. So it's a very popular drug. It has a huge market potentiality. And even anywhere else in the globe, this drug is going to sell very well. So this is a drug they're targeting on acquiring licenses for Natco, and they're going to spend chunk of their cash on getting this medication because post 2026, this is going to be the next line of products which is going to give them huge amounts of revenue is their hope. And this is the main reason they're not looking at rewarding shareholders at this moment. So there's a roadmap which they have. See, the company is laying out a roadmap to you. So as an investor, you can see this, right? Don't worry about PE. Don't worry about the price changing on a minute to minute, hour to hour basis. As a value investor, you should be worried about this. What is the future plan? What are they going to do with all this money which they're holding? Because we plan to hold this stock for the next foreseeable future, which is around 10 years' time. So what is the capital appreciation we can see? Because that is what the company owner is promising. He's promising capital appreciation. And that means the money you're putting in is going to grow. Share price is going to grow. And how is it going to grow? By growing revenue and growing the size of the company, by reinvesting in the company. And he's laying out a clear roadmap, not for 1 year, not 2 years, for the next 5 years. Because once he gets his weight loss drugs on board and once it's done, 26, 27, 28 will be the 3 years where these drugs are onboarded and they'll be manufactured and sold. So another interesting thing which he has spoken about is the cyclical nature of pharmaceutical industry. So pharma industry goes through the cyclical nature where 3 years is good and 3 years is not so good, is what the owner of Natco has shared with us, which I'll dive into another video separately and explain in detail what is 3-year plus 3-year minus is about. But currently Natco is in a good cycle, closing to the end of the good cycle, and 26, 27, 28 he expects it to be not so great. And that's why he wants to have this weight loss drug onboarded by the time. So it'll help them during this downward cycle. And as far as the Trump election and the US elections were concerned, they were not too worried about it. They didn't feel it will have a great impact on them per se. We have to wait and watch is what he means. But he did say from last year to this year, the situation for them in the Brazilian market and the Mexican market has improved, and they're happy about that. And they're keen on expanding in Europe also this coming year. The reason why they want to expand and grow in Brazil, Mexico, and Europe, they've said, is to make sure the dependency on the American market comes down. Because right now it's lopsided. 60% of their profit comes from American markets, and they want to make sure they spread it and hedge their bets better so that in case anything does happen, they are covered and they stand in a better position. Another interesting thing here I did highlight is, he said Q3 of every year earnings will always take a dip for them. He explained for many reasons for this, stocking and the way the industry is set up. He says always earnings take a dip for Natco during the third quarter, which is January. So as an investor, value investor, keep an eye out during January, because when earnings take a dip, most traders and most FIIs will take an exit on that position, and there'll be pressure on the price of Natco. So you can see opportunities for Natco usually in third quarter is what we have understood as value investors. So this is the way you read information, and this is the way you structure your entry into a company like Natco or any company. You try and understand what is the roadmap they have. Where are they going? Because we plan to hold it for 10 years. So we want to know what is going to happen to Natco's price 10 years from now, not the next 10 minutes from now, right? So don't fixate and worry about buying the Natco at this price or that price and seeing it going up by 50 rupees, 100 rupees in a single day. Shouldn't worry about it. A lot of my friends are behind the camera, always constantly worry about it. They keep telling me, sir, I bought ITC for this price. Now, when will it come down to that price? I'm like, don't look at it like that. Look at the earnings and look at the price. If that ratio makes sense and you have cash, which is in Tiffin Coffee range, which you don't need, because some of my boys, what they do is they run right earnestness and they buy the shares, and within a month or two, they have some personal issue happening and they need the cash back. At that point of time, the market might not be in a great position for them to get rid of it. They get rid of it at a loss. Then the earnings earnings are very good, and they see the same share which they were holding a month later going up 100 rupees more than they were, and they feel very sore about it. And the reason why they suffer this is because they've taken non-Tiffin Coffee money and they've put it inside the market, and they're in pain because that money was a short-term money which is not meant for stock market. So do not do this. So these are the 3 things which I want you to talk about with you in Natco. This is a roadmap they have. So Tiffin Coffee range in Natco is what I've asked you to consider. And if you do decide to have some Natco Tiffin Coffee, hold on to it at least till 2030, 2032 should be your goal, right? Because 26, 27, 28 will be the dull period according to them. Then the positive cycle starts. It will be 29, 30, 31. So 32 is when we should see great capital appreciation for Natco. That means if you buy it, let's say at X amount today, probably it'll be 3X by the time it comes to 2032, 2031. At that point of time, maybe they'll give us some bonus. Maybe there'll be some kind of reward for investors aside from capital appreciation by then. So this is what I wanted to share with you on Natco. There are great opportunities for this price to go. It is at a lovely pricing now. Don't look at 1%, 2% in the day-to-day market, it going up and down, right? Focus on it for the long term. So I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as always. And I hope this gave you some inspiration, not only in Natco, but other companies to see and dive into earnings and what was said in these presentations and these calls by these company owners and runners, and understand where they see the company going in the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And based on that should be your investment ideas. Thanks for watching the video as always, and I'll see you tomorrow again on another one. If you haven't joined my group on Instagram, it's there under my name, If you click on my bio, you'll see it. It's written 52-week challenge. I'll ask Rupesh to put a screenshot of it with an arrow to show you, because a lot of you are asking me, where is this? Where is this? It's not some secret place. There's no subscription. I'm not asking you for a dime or a nickel. You can come and join us. It's a group. We're a group of people. All of you can join us, and we have discussions. There is no me teaching you and you learning and all that. It's all about group discussion and group learning and group think, which is what's happening there. Once again, thank you for watching the video today.
Thanks for your support for Be Rich. For those who are in North India or who are outside India, you have friends who know Hindi, or if you know Hindi, please subscribe to my channel, Paisa Boltha Hai. I give the same content which I do in Tamil in that. And this is for people who want to follow me in Hindi. Be Rich has slightly different content. Thank you for supporting Be Rich, and I'll be around here.
Hey guys, welcome back to Be Rich. Before we get into the video, I wanted to bring to your notice that my uncles VinodSrinivasan, Anand Srinivasan and I have rolled out our Substack, which is basically a blog/newsletter where we're going to post our original research onto it. And we've analyzed macroeconomic trends, and a lot of you know my uncle Anand Srinivasan and I regularly write for The Hindu, and these articles are also going to be made available for you in the Substack. The link is moatinvesting.substack.com. You'll find it in the description and in the video right now. We hope you go check it out. We've put a lot of time and effort into it. And please give us comments and feedback on what you read. Thank you.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.